Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today I am joining the dark side, and I have decided to play some Mech Mage. Um, Weirdly enough, out of Paladin, Mage, and Rogues, I do think Mech Mage is the strongest one, partially because Mecha-Shark is Mecha-Shark. It doesn't have the good card draw that the Paladin deck has, and it doesn't have the more burst. Well, it doesn't have as much value as the Rogue deck. Right, when like the shadow step effects and whatnot, and the quest, the original quest. But I think what this deck doesn't have in those makes up for inconsistency, because unlike those decks where you kind of have like one main win con, right? This deck has both in um the security automaton as well as the Mecha-Shark, and the Mecha-Shark can like deal with your opponent's board, so it makes it really good. You also have Gaia, which I think is like one of the best legendaries for this style of deck. So I'm excited to see how this goes. As well, you have Seafloor Gateway, which is insane. And then, yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. So with that being said, how about we queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the first game. Alright, so I guess we're gonna see which is better. We got the best card in the deck in our opener, so that's fun. And we got the Galvanizer. Bet. Alright. So here, like, the cards I feel like we're looking for the most is, like, Seafloor Getaway, uh, Trench, just to make Galvanizer, like, big booty. Basically any of the mechs, though. This ain't it, chief. This is another really interesting card, which is one of the reasons I wanted to try this version of the deck. Being able to play this feels dope to me. Are we playing against Burgle Rogue? Because if we are, I want his list. I don't want to play this yet. Feels like it doesn't get enough value. Just discounting like 3 things. It does give me a mech next turn for this. As well, I guess, like, do Mecha-Shark shenanigans. Burst them for a little bit of damage in the early game. Hitting Drone Deconstructor is huge because it gets you. Is it permanent stealth or is it stealth till next turn? Is the thing. There's a Warper. Okay, well, drawing any mech now is good. Yeah. I need to go for it now to wipe his board. Hopefully I hit a cheap mech that costs 3 or less. Hopefully I hit Sip Snap. With this hand, if I hit Sip Snap, I can just go beep, 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 beep. I think Echo still allows you to go below 0, right? I don't remember if your Echo copies can still cost below 0, but if they can, that could have been infinite Sip Snaps, and I believe they will all trigger the Mecha-Shark, which meant I just had lethal. Just silly. Anyways, though, with that being said, let's just queue up the next one. All right. This hand is more of what I'm expecting. I'm on both of those. Let's do this. I can play this on 1, play this on 2, this. Guess that is fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know how easily we'll be able to beat Control Warrior, but okay. And Surveyor is not the card I thought it was. A little bit late to be saying that one, but I don't know why I thought it was the guy who gave +1/+5 and taunt, or the 1/5 taunt magnetic creature there. Don't know why in my head it was that creature, but it was. So let's see if he has removal. I guess that's the fun game we get to play here. I debated throwing that there just to make him a little bit bigger, but I think this is fine. Yeah, and if he has removal, he has removal. That's the big thing that I accepted that I couldn't do much about. If he had like second shield block, shield slam, just kills this. GG, go next. Very much all in. I was hoping that, I think there's one that says can't be targeted or stealth. I was hoping for those. Yeah, he has a shield slam. Unfortunate. We've probably lost the game off that alone. Just do this. This can be put on here. So we get to freeze him, which is pretty nice. And he has no armor. So that's pretty good. It prevents him from using any of his weapons in his deck. It'd be nice. Also, if he ever finds a removal spell for this, he can't go for an Odin kill. That's interesting that it works that way. Also, this card got buffed today, and I'm all for it. I almost, or I guess it got buffed yesterday. I almost played Control with this deck, this card in it, but I've played a lot of Warrior recently on the channel. So I want to give it a little bit of a break, you know? I'm gonna hold on to this. Do this. Spread the love a little bit, you know? Spreading the love, this way if he does wipe the board, I still have some dudes. Could be good with Gaia. I'm worried for a Brawl. Oh. Brawl, hopefully this guy survives. This is like a spot where Magatha would be just such an insane top deck. We just hit 5 men. Double Shark. Some other bullshit. Like, that'd just be beautiful. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I have a feeling it's gonna be the type of thing where I just hit like both of the Book of Specters and then I'm gonna cry. Book of Specters would be another insane drop, as we know that one Seafloor Gateway is at the bottom. So Book of Specters has very low odds of actually drawing it, or the second book. But knowing me, it's gonna hit both of them, so fuck me dead. He drew all of his armor gain cards. It's kind of insane. He drew second shield slam. Bruh, you are 10 cards into your deck. You hit double shield slam, double frozen bunker. Bruh. The fuck? I would love to hit a relevant card. He's got so lucky on his draws this game. I hate saying that someone gets really lucky, especially when I'm playing a deck like this, but fuck. He gained 33 health so far this game. That's not, I think he hero powered 1, so he gained 35 health this game. He gained an entire second Arena Thaw. And he's seen 12 cards now. He has one guy that's deal 5 randomly. That just kills this. That just wipes my board, right? He does it here. Not quite, actually. Bruh, okay. Just triple snipe and roll the 4-3. Gain enough. It's every single bit of armor. Attack. I've also hit nothing. Like, I need to draw Book of Specters eventually, right? Book of Specter, Gaia. The better of the two, so fuck me, I guess. I just straight up can't draw anything that does anything that's sort of decent. This is so fucking tilting. So I've legitimately just drawn nothing the entire fucking game. He had the shield slam on 2, like, or on 3. What can you do? It didn't even matter if I did the play I was thinking about doing on turn 2, because he had the frozen bunker. Like, every single card he's drawn this game has been perfect. Every single one has been perfect. Per game. I've never seen a Mech Mage draw this poorly, but I mean, for fuck's sake. I've not found a relevant card in the last 5 turns, 10 turns, I feel. And it doesn't help that he's also drawing so insanely and yet is taking forever to play his turns. Bro, you just slam Odin here. What are you thinking about? I have 3 power on board. Unless you're not an Odin list, in which case, why the fuck are you playing all these shitty armor cards? I don't understand, man. I should have don't understand. Like, you're 99% of the time you're playing an Odin deck with a build such as this with Ironhide in it and Dry Whiskers, double Frozen Bunker, heavy plates, shield blocks. You're playing, like... Why the fuck is Neptune... I'm losing to people that don't know how to make a deck, man. Super tilting. Did I miscount? I fucking miscounted. Like this. I should have just hero powered. I have a 5/7 that just dies to his spell anyways, but... This has to go here. Take drawing too. That's nice of him. Maybe he'll just go face and leave my minions alive. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. I would win the game. I don't understand what he's doing. Displayable shield slams. Is he actually just leaving both of my guys? No, he has the other thing, right? Deal 5 split. Well, if he has a board wipe, he has a board wipe. If he has brawl, he has brawl. Statistically, something garbage like this survives. Okay, so I doubt it's a brawl if he actually played a minion into this. You didn't know what's on the bottom of your deck. You could have just drawn all 3 cards, but instead you played a 3/5. Question mark? I have like 0 bad draws, I feel, in my deck at the moment. That's one of the better ones. All for that. How the fuck? Why the fuck is this a beast? Huh? For the love of everything in the beautiful name of fuck. Why on God's green earth is that a fucking beast? How the fuck did I win this game? I am so confused. Am I in a reality TV show? I am lost. I want an adult. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I need help. Why was Neptulon in his deck? I have so many questions and I'm not going to get any answers to them. What the fuck? I guess I'll take it, but I'm processing what the fuck just happened, and I don't know what it is. He like misplayed after misplayed after misplayed after misplayed. Like that's how I won, because he just misplayed so much. And yet, I'm 99% sure he's gonna be like, oh, he just won because he was lucky. Which kind of makes me mad. This is why I like playing Magic in person, because if someone doesn't misplay like that, actually, I'll tell this story in the next game. It's something very similar to that. Anyways, with that being said, let's keep the next one. Alright. Okay, this hand is mental. If we survive till turn 5. Okay. Also, by the way, I hope everybody has a beverage. That's also such a nuts draw. I just finished another one of the Pepsis that I was drinking yesterday. Fuck, they're good. Okay, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. Sorry if you guys hear this, but I'm about to toss my can and my can of cans. Hopefully that was not too loud. But for those who are wondering, yes, I absolutely do have a can of cans right next to me. I kind of want to just develop this, so this way this is 1 mana next turn. Wanna hear my playlist? Look at this guy. Do you want to hear his playlist? I want to hear his playlist. Doesn't even Death Rattle, summon a new copy of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works. I want to put this next. Playlist? I'm gonna play this separately, so it triggers everything. Wanna hear my playlist? That was such a crack turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have a feeling that was some form of way to deal with all my mechs. Man just has ocean water. Fucking rust all my robots. Okay. What would be a good draw here? I guess I should kill this on my turn. I'm just playing this. Fuck this game. Maybe I should have played the. It's 2 damage either way. Damage off lethal. Fuck me dead. I went for that. I think statistically I do keep a minion alive, right? Ooh, he might be frozen. Also, I low rolled the fuck out of that. I hate this game. I should have held that. Can't believe I low rolled that so bad. It's very unfortunate. Are you fucking serious? You lucky cunt. Not only did you have the ETC to give you the mass hysteria on curve, but you also had the fucking Reno on 6, and I was 1 damage off lethal. I don't fucking understand, man. I've lost the game. I lost the game to just straight up perfect draw. I should have sent this guy face. I would have had the 2 damage. Are you for real? This man's about to hit quest reward played on 10. He plays the next part next turn. Turn off the, like, bruh, okay. Calm the fuck down. Tabarnak. It doesn't matter, right? Because he just plays an 8-drop here. Whatever the fuck it is. Because, of course, he's going to have it. I'm surprised he straight up doesn't have the 8-drop to complete quest. And then play quest word next turn and draw it, like... Bruh, fuck this. Like, actually, when... There's no beating this. No aggro deck would ever beat this draw. I don't care if you're the best player or the worst player at the deck. No draw is beating that draw. Did you see his curve? His curve was beyond broken. Oh, I see where I misplayed. I think I would have actually had the 1 additional damage if I didn't do it, though. Hard to say. But the right play would have been there to go Shark, Guy, like Anomaly, Guy, 0-cost robot that makes a guy get reduced, Guy. Yeah, I should have played it the turn earlier. I didn't need to for mana's sake, and that was a punt on my part. I guess that's where I threw. Don't know if that is real, but fuck, I mean, tiny misplay cost me the game. Because this way he would not have been able to gain. Yeah. I guess that was the play. It was not play the 2-1 a turn early. I guess so. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Alright, time to see which mech is better. Look a Specter actually on curve. I'm gonna mull both of these and then cry when this draws me hot garbage. Galvanizer is pretty good. I think I developed this on 1. Depending on what I draw, I guess. If I draw something I want to get buffed, I develop this on 1 100%. Yeah. It contests this, which is the big reason I want to. Oh, interesting. He's gonna draw 5 here. I'm gonna draw 0. don't understand this card. How do they think this was ever okay? Interesting. Good. Good. Hopefully I draw the second shark. Drawing second shark here is best case scenario. Or drawing warper. I guess it's shark or warper. Or both. Because I'm going seafloor, right? So I do draw a second one. Then I could technically coin out Galvanizer, which I think is the play. I'm just dead. It doesn't actually matter. Pretty sure I'm just dead here. He hit all of his 0-cost cards. All the 1-cost cards with both Galvanizers. I mean, at a certain point, there's not much I could have done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has 7 power on board. I'm lucky that a lot of it is small, but I'm worried about a bubble bot next turn. Or this turn for the sake of fuck. Alright. Interesting draw. That is a bonkers draw. Pass here. So what to play is Shark, Drone Frequency, Galvanizer, Amalgam, Magnetize. Bruh. Real? Okay. Well, I wasn't meant to win that game, clearly. I mean, my draw was nuts, and yet his draw was somehow better. He also hit perfect on his 2 dudes. Oh well. The 2 1/1s he generated, he hit actually perfectly on there. Nothing I could have done. Right, let's reroll these. That looks dope. I'll fuck with that. Hey, and we have enough gold to buy a pack of Witchwood. We are we are gonna be just opening packs. Oh, shoot, I wanted to tell the story until I realized that we were playing the mirror match, and well, he was playing the paladin version, but so yeah. The story about misplay that cost someone a game. Last Friday. What was that, like a week ago? Half a week ago. As you guys know, I go play Magic on Fridays. I've talked about this a lot. Dope. That's pretty good. That means we're one step closer to our Diamond Shadowwalk. So yeah, I went to go play Magic, and I've also talked about this a lot. I'm a huge fan of a Magic deck called Amulet Titan. It is by far my favorite modern deck, and I don't think that is ever really going to change. I have good reasoning as to why it's probably never going to change that I'm going to be sharing with you guys shortly. By shortly, I mean there's going to be a post about it tomorrow. Here, this is bad. So yeah, I'm kind of known, I guess, at the place I play for being one of the better Amulet Titan players, at least in my neighborhood. At least from all the Amulet Titans players I played against and I've talked to that come from where I come from, I'm like second or third best. Which, I mean, again, those are the people I've talked to. I'm not saying that I'm a god at the deck, because I think I'm better than average, but the problem is a lot of the people that play near where I play are pretty average, if not below average. So yeah. So there was a guy who was fresh on the deck, like he had just built the deck. And I managed to play him, and we were playing the mirror match. And, you know, we both mull our game 1. And I keep a hand that's a little bit slow, not knowing what he's on. I'm like, you know what, this hand is kind of fun. I did not hit a mercenary in all of these. That is clean, though. So yeah. I'm like, okay, so we're playing the mirror match. you know, it's gonna be like when I realized we're playing the mirror match, I'm like, oh great, my hand is not nearly fast enough. So I'm sitting there, I look at his board, I'm like, okay, I'm dead on board, right? I know what he has in hand. I know he has a Talaria West in hand, and he has a shitload of mana. Like, okay, his play here is get 2 Titans, give them both haste, kill me. He's sitting with like 3 amulets on the battlefield. Like I'm fucked. And then he goes get one Titan, move to combat, lose 6 mana floating. I'm like, okay, he has to have a Dryad in hand. He has like 2 cards in hand that I don't know about. He goes punch. I'm like, okay. Puts 2 non-Valakut lands on the battlefield. I'm like, hold on a second, what? I know that he has Dryads in his deck. There's one in his graveyard at that point. I'm like, okay, there's no way. And he's just like, I'm like, yeah, take it. Or he gives it double strike. Those are the lines he got. He got double strike. So he's attacking me for exactly 20. And I'm like, okay, toss my Arboreal Grazer in front of it. I go down to 3. And then I'm like, then he says pass. I'm like, okay, is he playing Bolt in his deck? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I draw my card for turn. I'm looking at my hand. I'm like, okay, I win this game without Amulets just through Valakut triggers. So I start going off. I'm like, okay, Dryad. He goes, yeah. I'm like, sick. Play Saga as my 2 lands for turn. Tap 6, Titan. He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. Get double Valakut, deal you 12. Like, okay. Go Azusa, play a bounce land, kill you. He's like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, bro, what? And like, he's like, good. And then he, like, right after, he's like, I feel like I had lethal there. He's like, sorry, he tells me, if you see any misplays, by the way, make sure to tell me. And while he was going off and he was calculating the damage, underneath my life pad, I wrote, miss lethal on combo turn. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to tell me because I'm new to the deck. And he starts explaining that he's like brand new to the deck. He sold some cards to build the deck and he just really wanted to play it. Like, oh, that's good. And as I'm saying, oh, that's good, I revealed to what he said, what I wrote at the back of my notepad. I'm like, miss lethal. He's like, wait, I miss lethal? I'm like, big time. And he's like, okay, you're gonna have to tell me after the game. I'm like, I take a picture of your board state and I'll walk you through the lethal line, which, to be fair, the lethal line wasn't that hidden. But I guess if it is your first time and you're just like, you know, then you're in a first time playing the deck and you're in a tournament setting, I guess there is a little bit of nerves there, so you might miss it. And then right after the game, he's like, all right, where did I miss lethal? I'm like, so you had all this mana that you could have just went get T-West, bounce, transmute, get Summoner's Pack, Titan, double Titan with haste, kill you. Because you could have got double strike, and then there was no way I was surviving. He's like, yo, that line didn't even cross my mind getting double Titan. I was sure that 1 Titan was good enough because I just killed you on the next turn. I'm like, and Titan, you never want to give them the next turn. Unless you absolutely have to, you just gotta kill them. So, yeah. Luckily for me, I guess, was I did end up winning the tournament. So, yeah, lucky for me that he did do the misplay and I was able to come out ahead. Although the game 2 was fucking filthy. I go, tap Talaria West, passed. He goes, untap, or he goes, my turn, Urza Saga, Amulet, pass. I go, pitch Grazer, Force of Vigor. And he just looks at me like, oh, yeah, you brought those in? I'm like, you didn't? Question mark. I had preemptively cut my Urza Sagas because I don't like keeping Urza Sagas in against a Force of Vigor deck if I know it's there, or a Blood Moon deck. And he's like, yeah, I kept my Force Sagas in, didn't bring in Force of Vigor, I didn't think it was relevant in the matchup. I'm like, well, you're never making that mistake again. And yeah, so yeah, just be aware that there's gonna be some Magic announcement coming out. Yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, though, Mech Mage, deck is insane. It is a little bit weaker than I thought it was going to be, because it is what I realized in that last game. We are slower than the other mech decks. So I think what we lose out in speed, we make up in consistency. But with there being so much fast aggro, I don't think you need that consistency, if I'm being honest. So I guess I was wrong. This deck is not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be, which is interesting. But the deck is still good. I definitely think that if you have been playing Mech Mage, you don't have to switch over to playing the Paladin or the Rogue version. Although the rogue version has also kind of died out in popularity, but you definitely don't need to switch over to the paladin version. This version is still very, very strong. The Chill-o-matic is an interesting insert in the deck. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like there might be something better. Not 100% sure, but there's a very big possibility that there are potentially just better things. I missed this card being played. Like, why would I play this? This got buffed. This used to be 4 damage, randomly split. And you can play this. Oh, you probably want to play this one. Kidding, just kidding. I guess maybe not. I do like this guy. He's very interesting. This guy could be interesting if you went more on the magnetic side. But yeah, no, maybe there's not much better. Oh, he's also 3. At least he also got buff. He used to be a 1/5. If I'm remembering correctly. Maybe Gorilla, just to get more value cards, but I don't think you need it necessarily in the deck. Oh, maybe I guess there's not that much that would be better. Maybe like Snow Chugger, but you might as well play Snow Chugger with Magnetic because it is actually just Snow Chugger with Magnetic. That's like just straight up power creep. You can either use it as a buff. Yeah. Anyways. Maybe there's probably a better version of this deck out there that's probably not playing Magda. Maybe running these, maybe running the Gorillabot, but for right now, this deck is fun. Would definitely recommend trying it out if you guys do like aggro decks. Not my personal cup of tea, but I can see myself playing this deck in the future. So, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, where hopefully we get some more dubs. Alright guys, yeah. With that being said, I will see you guys all on the next one. Peace.